Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of KTS Labs. And yes, so people, y'all can excuse me for my voice, because I'm a little bit under the weather, so excuse my voice. Okay, so today we are at the checkpoint Engage here in Paris, right under the Louvre. Museum, amazing and great place. Now, this year is the checkpoint Engage 2026. Now, the Engage is not replacing the CPS because CPS is still, something that checkpoint does, every year, and CPS is going to be next year. So the conference is about to start. I want to take you guys in, show you all the conference, and also I got a few people that I would like to interview, and they have some interesting thing to say, and I'm going to show you guys around also right over there to different booths and discuss what checkpoint is doing. And this year is AI mostly, but it's not like checkpoint is not slapping AI on anything, because like you guys already know that everything this as you hear is just AI this, AI that, AI that. But checkpoint approach to AI, because the reality is that AI is here to stay. So the bad guys are going to use AI to launch a lot of attack, and we the blue guys have to also use AI to fight AI, right? Because we have to defend that. And you guys know that I'm already in the MSP space, and I've worked with a lot of security products. And I love the way checkpoints approach to AI, how they are using AI to defense against AI, and it's not one solution fits all. It's kind of like multiple solution. But anyway, that will be later. That I'll take you guys to the AI booth, and y'all can see for yourself, and they will explain to y'all, because it's just beautiful and it's very amazing. But for right now, let's go inside right over there and let's see what they got to say at the conference on stage. All right, let's go right in.
How you all doing? Good. So I also prepared for coming to the Louvre. How many of you don't speak French? Don't speak French? You say, quel est le loup de Wi-Fi? Le loup de pas de Wi-Fi. That's how you get around in the Louvre. Is what I learned before I came here, so that you can get connected. Also, any Swedes in the crowd? Sorry, guys. What a game.
When we think of Paris, we think, of course, of culture and beauty, but we also think of heritage and the responsibility to protect what is precious. And this is going to be a central theme for us today, because this is actually the precise question that many organizations around the world are asking themselves. How can we protect the assets that matter most? And as you know, those assets aren't just physical anymore. They're also digital. It's our data. It's our intellectual property. It's also our customer trust, our innovations, our operational resilience as well. And more, of course, the intelligent systems that are completely redefining the way that we all work, decide, create, and grow.
Because if there is one place on earth that truly understands the importance of protecting valuable assets, this is it. The Louvre has spent centuries safeguarding humanity's most valuable treasures. We spend our days protecting yours. So different collections, but essentially the same mission. The Louvre began its life as a fortress almost 800 years ago. Its first mission wasn't to inspire visitors, it was to protect against invaders.
And the Five Eyes, five governments jointly warn us that AI capable of overwhelming cyber defenses could arrive very soon.
And OpenAI introduced a new AI chip going head-to-head with NVIDIA. It was actually designed in record time of 9 months and was mostly done by AI. And more on OpenAI, just a couple of days later, they announced GPT 5.6, which is obviously their most powerful model yet, which was immediately restricted by the US government the same day.
And a couple of days ago, we heard that Anthropic Midas is coming back to a few of the US organizations, and this morning I read that maybe it's coming back to all of us, let's see. And at the same day, we heard reports showing that Chinese open-weighted models are now matching US models in vulnerability discovery, and we all understand what this means for an attacker. And this is actually only 1 week of our life.
To stay ahead of the curve and stay competitive, developers are embedding AI in their critical applications, and agentic systems increasingly are beginning to read, to write, and to execute actions at scale. And of course, all of this is introducing new risks, risks that traditional security controls were never actually designed to address. In this upcoming panel discussion, practitioners will provide to you candid perspectives from the front lines of AI adoption, including lessons learned, common mistakes, framework patterns, and also the evolving role of security teams as AI continues to be embedded throughout the enterprise. As the moderator of this session, please do welcome Fred Streefland, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Field CISO EMEA at Checkpoint.
Well, good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, the dancer suit didn't fit me. Otherwise, I would have done a dance show for you, but I leave that up to the professionals. But please welcome me in today's discussion, and we hope to do it as entertaining as the dancers did. I know it's a discussion here, but please welcome on stage my colleague and AI expert, I would say, David Haber. If you can come on to stage. And most important, the person that we have on stage is Leiv Erik Drangeid, and he is a customer. He is a customer of Checkpoint, and he is the team lead infrastructure, network and security of CEGAL. So please come on stage, Leiv Erik.
So let's talk about best practices, because I think the most important thing is that people in the audience get a feeling about the best practices. We would like to make this an educational but also entertaining session. So Leiv, could you please elaborate a little bit how AI is used within your team, particularly in the SOC?
The part with the detection and analysis, that's an important part of it. We need the AI to be able to process all the inputs we have. We get more and more from all the cloud services and everything, and all the stuff users do all the time. So AI is an important thing of that one. In the exposure management part of it, it's also extremely important, because it's difficult to have an overview of all the items you own or should protect. Doing the detection then with various tools, and you get so much data, you need to have some machines doing the work for you.
So you're basically using AI to make your processes more efficient?
More efficient, absolutely. And you mentioned, or you said process. The key important thing is to have the processes in place.
detection and response perspective. We are doing a lot of work together with SOC teams to help sort of restructure how you think about detections, how you think about things like false positives and sort of everything around that comes new with AI. So there's quite a lot of work going into that too.
Cool.
A Norwegian company, mainly focusing on the energy business the oil and gas industry in specific. We provide, we are an MSP company. We have various customers. We operate infrastructure, security, of course, and a lot of applications also. And we also, and on top of that, we also deliver quite a lot of security services on the management level and every part of it.
Great, thank you very much. And David, a lot of people probably know you, but there are also a lot of people in the audience who don't know you yet. So could you please introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone. My name is David. I'm VP of AI Security at Checkpoint. For those that don't know Checkpoint, we're really good at hosting amazing events, just like this one, and much more. I was previously founder and CEO of Akera. We were one of the first companies in what is now called the AI security space. And I think it's fair to say I spent my entire life in AI.
Oil and gas companies producing or getting oil up from the ground, they have in many years had big problems or getting all the production data, and then they have the transport of the oil and gas into the land, and then they do the processing and the refining of and then they sell it. All these are separate systems. They need to, they have been using spreadsheets. We love spreadsheets, everyone loves that. But when you have quantity of oil and gas or that you produce, and when you send that into Excel, you lose some information on the way. So we have made the Energy X to help you have control of the data or the hydrocarbons from the well in the production and all the way when you sell it.
Okay.
And then that's been a huge success for CEGAL. Then we incorporate AI into the production data. The wells that are producing oil and gas, we have, or the oil companies, they have data for 50 years back for some wells. And we help, with AI, we help predict how the production will be tomorrow or the next week or something like that, maybe farther, and combined with oil price, how this looks like. We try to optimize the production and the distribution and every part of to selling the oil in the end then. And yeah, we have great success with that. And AI is a big part of that, looking at the production data you have for many years.
Interesting. Well, what can you say about what's coming next?
Well, working with all these amazing companies around, I think we really have to get ready to secure the new digital workforce that is operating 24/7 at massive scale. One of the things I always like to think about is the human to agent ratio that we'll see in organizations. And I don't have the answer. I don't know if it's certainly not 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, but is it going to be 1-to-10? 1 human to 100 agents. I think we're getting a bit closer sort of in that direction. But how do we secure that? How do we secure that workforce that's more complex than anything we've ever seen before? Completely non-deterministic. They are operating by themselves. They're collaborating with other agents. They might be collaborating with agents of other organizations. They certainly will. And so, coming back to what I said before, I think looking at the inside, looking at how we make sure that these agents do what they're supposed to do, is an incredibly hard problem, and something that we, of course, or my team is actively working on.
to make sure that this technology can be adopted securely.
Yeah. So the bottom line of this discussion is we have to secure your AI transformation, and we are willing to help you guys, especially CEGAL in this case. So David, thank you very much for your contribution. Leiv, Erik, thank you very much, and thank you very much for the attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. So at the event, and the event's going on. Currently, after the presentation and the Q&A on stage, they're taking a quick break right now over there, where you have a lot of the different vendors there that are using Checkpoint products and what they're doing. But most importantly, what I want to do is that I want to find the people that were on stage that were talking about some of the AI that they're using in their their operations. So I want to find them and then ask them just a few questions. All right, guys, let's go inside right here. Okay, I can see Erik and I can see the people right here. Okay, so then since I see you, then I'll just grab you quickly and just pick up your brain just a little bit because well, first of all, I'm Leonard, and I'm doing this vlog for my audience, and I saw you on stage. So if you don't mind asking, what's your name?
Leiv, Erik, Drangeid.
Leiv, Erik. Okay.
Yep,
All right. So Erik, which company are you working for?
I'm working from CEGAL. It's a Norwegian company. Started in we're 25 years old now. I've been part of the company for 15 years. We are mainly focusing on customers, or we are an MSP company. We are mainly focusing on energy business. We have in Norway we have a huge footstep in the oil and gas industry, and but we also sell the services we have learned to sell it or produce in Norway. We also sell it internationally. So we are serving customers all over the world with our E&P software and how to operate their products or the software to give the users a good experience.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting to hear that. Now, you working in energy, and I saw you on stage, and you said something about Energy X, whereby you guys have, helping the companies that are in the oil and gas that have quite a lot of data, that go way back in time. So you guys are using AI to, process some of this extensive data and everything. Now, what I wanted to ask you here is this. We're hearing AI as a buzz, right? It's just a buzzword, not AI everything. Now, what do you think? Do you think that AI is here to stay, or at the moment is just the buzzword that will just fade away?
AI will stay. AI will evolve. We don't know what AI looks like in 2 years' time. So much has happened the last 2 years, so we don't have a clue how it will be in a few years, but it will help us with every task we have, I guess. But at the same time, we introduce new risks using AI, because we learned yesterday at this conference the LLM modules, they are very difficult to control, or as they said here, you can't control them. You have to do other stuff to be sure that they don't do stupid work for you, and we have to control the users and our processes to work together so we can have control of the AI agents and the AI data and everything there. Because today users can easily install or put a web. Users don't know always what agents they are using. Company data might then go outside our companies or where they should be. So it's important to help the users have control of what they are doing.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, the last question I want to ask you right now is that there's a lot of security vendors, out there. I'm not going to mention the names, but why did you decide to use checkpoints, go with checkpoint to defense, to use checkpoint as your security to defense against AI. If you can just tell, not going into details, but just a little bit, because I don't want you to expose any trade secret or any secret or whatsoever. But just
in CEGAL, we have been working close with checkpoint tools for, I guess all the 25 years CEGAL has been operating. Mainly, or we started with checkpoint firewalls, of course. That's been part of us, or with us all the time. Now, these days, we operate several hundreds firewalls for various customers and ourselves, of course. On top of that, checkpoint is evolving, and the world is evolving. We need more security tools to look into other parts than just the firewall part of it. So, following checkpoint is it's a natural thing for us to do. We know the firewall part very good. We are running other tools from them now. We're on email security. We are testing it. The whole broad range that checkpoint has available, we're not using it at the time, but maybe we will.
Wow. And definitely seeing you on stage, that tells me that you are a big customer for Checkpoint. So that will be the reason why they'll invite you on stage.
On a world basis, CEGAL is not a big customer. But in Norway and the Nordics, we are a very big customer from Checkpoint. So we're proud of being a customer from Checkpoint or using their products. We have seen several times that the firewalls has helped us with various vulnerabilities and various attacks that has come by. So this have been silently sold by the Checkpoint. Going from there, being CEGAL, big company, quite a big company in Norway. We are about 850 people around the world now. We serve, we have services for customers in Asia, South America, US, a lot of Europe, of course. And doing that makes me proud. I've been part of the company since we were about 60 people. So it's been a travel, but it's having a good time.
Wow, that's very impressive. Thank you, Erik. I really appreciate your time for giving us this interview for the audience. And cheers to greater things. And I wish you all the best. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. So as you can see, that was Erik right there. He was on stage and he was talking about the security, and he explained, how they are using, AI because they have this, software that contains a lot of data, and they have to process all those data. So they're using AI for that, and he explained why they use the Checkpoint. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is that I'm still going to walk around, find some other people that I can just, interview and just ask them some few questions that they can tell us what they got going on with AI. So let's keep going right here and let's find some people. So I see over there he was doing the interview of people. So let's go right now and ask him just a few questions. Oh, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw you on stage, interview people. But what I wanted you to do is I'm just going to ask you, can you explain a little bit of what you do? And for my audience.
I know. So I'm Fred Streefland. I'm one of the global field CISOs of Checkpoint, and my role is basically I'm a trusted advisor to CISOs. So which means that I help them with their roadmap, with their strategy. And being a former CISO myself, out of the Netherlands, as you might hear my accent, I have a global role, covering EMEA, Europe, Middle East and Africa. And I'm always telling CISOs that there are 3 principles that they have to think if they want to become successful. The first one is understanding the business. because a CISO is somebody who is managing the risk so that the business can do its business. The second thing is full visibility. You need to have full visibility to eliminate the blind spots. And I mean full visibility on the network, on the cloud, on the IT part, on the OT part, on AI nowadays, very important. And the third and last thing I think is a principle is, we call it digital sovereignty, become in control. So as a CISO, you want to have understanding of the business, full visibility, and becoming in control. And those are the three principles that I live by, and they are very good and helpful to become successful, because being a CISO nowadays is challenging with all the things going up, and also with the AI moving in at a very fast speed. So I think that's about it. So that's also a little bit my principles, my story about the CISO role that people have to do. And I help Checkpoint customers and prospects with their roadmap and their strategy. So that's my role.
All right, great. Thank you for that. But I also want to find out, a lot of people are saying that, we've heard a lot of buzzword and some technologies count, and they say it was going to take over the world. Like there was big data, there was XYZ, and they said it was going to take over, but it didn't go anywhere. And a lot of people are saying that AI is another buzzword and it's not going to go anywhere. So, what is your take on that?
Well, AI is definitely not a buzzword. It's out there. AI is changing the world significantly. The adoption of AI went faster than any other thing in the world before. So basically what you see is that AI is out there. And I always say, use AI securely. Embrace AI. Yes, you have to use ChatGPT, you have to use Copilot, but please do it in a secure way. Because the bad guys are also using AI. And they are using AI big time. And bad guys are now capable of finding vulnerabilities faster than we can solve and fix them. So we need to outpace the bad guys by using AI. So we use AI as a force multiplier within Checkpoint. We do this, by the way, since 2015. So Checkpoint is a front runner in this. And AI is not a buzzword, it's out there. However, the hype of AI, that is something which you have to keep in mind, that yeah, it's out there, but use common sense. So instead of you have one AI on one hand, but you also have common sense on the other hand. So I think use your common sense, go back to the basics when you're talking about cybersecurity. So start with a risk assessment, and that means a risk assessment also on AI. And that's my takeaway on AI.
Okay. Not to sound like a fan, a fanboy for Checkpoint, right? But if I will sound more like a fanboy for Checkpoint, what do you got to say to enterprises or CISO or CTOs that are not using Checkpoint to protect their environment?
They are not using Checkpoint.
They're not using Checkpoint.
They're not using
and I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like a Checkpoint fanboy. But what do you got to say to them?
Well, I think first of all, start using Checkpoint. But no, seriously, talk with me and let me convince you that you have to listen to Checkpoint. At least listen to our story, and not because we have the silver bullet, but we can help you with what you have in place. We are not there to replace your existing cybersecurity tools, because you probably have tools from other vendors like Palo Alto Networks, like CrowdStrike, like Microsoft. But let me tell you this. First of all, Microsoft is not a security vendor, it's a software company. A very good one, but security is not their core business. So we can always help to add some things on top of it. So listen to us, let us help you with your challenges. Because we are a core security vendor, we are out there since 1993. We are the inventor of the firewall, and we have the best threat intelligence in the world. So we know what's going on. So please listen to our story and take a look at what we have to offer. I think that is the point. I don't say that, again, we don't have a silver bullet, but we have some solutions that we're also using ourselves. and we have those solutions. They are battle proven because we are using them and our customers are using them in conflicts. Think about the Israeli Defense Forces, think about the Israeli ministries. They are battle proven, they are tested, and we are making sure that they are doing their work securely. So I think Checkpoint is much better than a lot of people know. Yes, we have the best threat intelligence in the world, the largest as well, but we don't have a slick marketing team as the others have. So I think quality-wise we are better, marketing-wise we still have a lot to learn, because at the end it's about perception. And that's basically my story. So contact me, come to us, come to Checkpoint and let me and let us try to show you what we can do to help you.
Yeah. Wonderful, Fred. I really appreciate that. And guys, this is not a sales video, but for what Fred has said right now, I want to find out from you, Fred. Is it okay that I put your LinkedIn on this video here?
Absolutely.
And just if anybody want to contact and speak to Fred, can contact. But anyway, this is not a sales video, right? But yeah, just in case. All right. Thank you so much, Fred. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Leonard.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so guys, there you have it, and you can see the lady is ringing the bell right now, which means that everybody have to now go back into the conference hall for the next presentation. So what is going to happen right now is that after that, I'm going to come out right here. There's quite a lot of booths here. You got Cyber Defend there, you got Nutanix here, you got DXC. And I love this booth really much because there's a lot of talks on AI in here, and I would like to come in here and show you guys and talk to some more people. But for now, let's just return back into the hall and then we will continue the vlogging.
When Mythos arrived, this question became very real and relevant. My name is Alex Pokone, I'm Chief Security and Trust Officer at Checkpoint. My role has two parts. I keep Checkpoint safe and secure. And second is sharing everything we learn in this process, every discovery, every success, every lesson with the security leaders like you. Late March, I got a call from Nadav, our CEO. He just returned from a closed meeting with Anthropic engineers. He told me, Alex, you need to understand what's coming. Anthropic engineers demonstrated how their newest model, Mythos, found a vulnerability in a very old open source software. Vulnerability that generations of developers had missed. Then it changed this vulnerability.
Quite easy because it's a passion.
It's all about passion. It's like it's like with fashion, like you mentioned in the beginning. It's all about fashion. So, Frank, welcome to Checkpoint Engagement. Thank you very much for joining us. Besides leading cybersecurity in Schneider, we also work with hundreds of CISOs in CC and also at EXO.
Today we're going to talk about the risks in the future. I mean, a lot of talks and presentations about the risk right now in front of us. They're evolving, but how do you see the risk in the future evolving right now?
It's one of the most interesting things when you come to a conference like this today, because we see huge amounts of different vendors talking about how they can help you with the problem that you have today. That's not where we need to be thinking today, because we need to be thinking about the problems that are coming in the future. And that's one of the biggest things that we're trying to do at Maersk, is to anticipate and build out where we're going. So, yes, we see Mythos, yes, we see these other pieces, but most recently, one of the biggest things I've been kind of talking about internally is actually when we have agents, it's not just to be an agent with a person.
That job, practitioner, professional, cybersecurity ops, engineers, consultants, we know these two states are often the states of an IT
or a cybersecurity person, career joy. Stuff in green is amazing. Complexity, excitement, energy. The job can be so challenging, but so rewarding, so valuable. You know that your contribution matters. It makes a difference. It changes the world. It saves people, it saves things.
All right, guys. So yeah, the conference is still going on, and you see, I got this hat right there. Like they gave me this one here. Yeah, I've been walking around, and I've been like looking at, talking to a bunch of like the checkpoint guys, and then so I have Orene here. Very nice.
Good guys.
You know, how are you, Orene?
Fine, and you?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now, you are from Checkpoint.
Yes, correct.
Now I know Checkpoint is very big, right? Checkpoint have, what do you call it? Branches everywhere. So, which Checkpoint are you from?
I'm from Checkpoint Paris, in the Paris office.
Okay, wonderful. Checkpoint Paris office. Okay, so today's conference is all about AI, right? And I know that these days you hear AI everything. You know, they put AI on anything, right? So, I want to find out from you, is AI a buzzword and it's a bubble that is going to burst, like, before you hear buzzwords like, big data, etc., anywhere it's nowhere. Do you think AI is another bubble that is going to burst, or you think this one has some potential?
Yes, so it's a very good question, thank you. So basically the question is if AI is a bubble. Personally, I do not think so. AI is something that will make our businesses, our life easier if you use it correctly. So I'm not sure that it's gonna disappear in a few weeks or in a few days.
All right. So that means that I would say AI is like the cat is out of the bag, and we cannot put the cats back into the bag. So which means the bad guys are going to be using AI.
For sure. Bad guys are using AI, but good guys are also using it. So the thing is, how fast are we going to adapt using AI as the bad guys are doing, and who's going to win this war in terms of speed and scalability?
Good. So that means that why do you think that speed, which is very important, because security is like a cat and mouse.
It's a race.
It's a race. It's not.
It's time Sorry.
Yeah. So we're the blue guys. We want to stay ahead of the bad guys, and the bad guys is trying to catch it. It's what it is.
Yeah.
So why do you think people should use checkpoints to defend against AI?
So, in my humble opinion,
yes.
Basically, checkpoints is a 30 years, more or less, company. So we have backgrounds, we have experience, and we have trust. And whatever technology you are using, you're using for trust, because you know that the robber is not going to get in your house because you trust your door, you trust your alarm security system, and so you trust expertise. And this is what we are doing at Checkpoint. We're using AI also, and we can adapt very quickly to make sure that the time of response is matching the time of attack.
Okay. So from what I'm getting from you is that Checkpoint is taking proactive innovation and leading against the threat of AI.
Correct, and it's always been the philosophy of Checkpoints is prevention first. You block before it arrives because you analyze behavior, so you make sure that when you see it from far away, you can like stop before it comes to you. When other company can make the detection once, but once it gets inside your house. So the idea is to prevent and not to detect. In France, we say vaut mieux prévenir que guérir, which means better prevent to heal. Okay, so I think it's kind of represents very well Checkpoint's philosophy.
Wonderful, wonderful. I really appreciate that. Now, my French is not good, right? I don't know. The only word that I know is bonjour. I don't know how to say thank you in French. How do I say? Merci.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate
See you soon.
that.
Thanks for
appreciate that. Okay. Yes. So, guys, there you have it right over there. You see, it's not like just another buzzword like before. It's the proactive measures that Checkpoint is taking to defend against AI, because the true reality is that the cat is out of the bag and we can't put it we can't put it back in. The bad guys are definitely going to use the technology. It's a good technology, which the blue guys, we have to also use it to defend. There is a booth right here. right, which is right behind me. And they have some AI, demos over there. I will go in there and talk to them and see what I can show you guys from there. All right, let's keep the vlog going. Okay guys, so the Checkpoint Engage is, has been going on, and I think they probably might be wrapping up things now. But there's just a couple of things that kind of like stood up for me in this Checkpoint Engage, and not everything I could, I was able to record and bring it up to you guys, because there's quite a lot going on. But some of the things that stand out, and I just wanted to talk briefly about that. And it has to do with how Checkpoint is protecting against AI. Like we said, the cat is out of the bag. It's something that you can put back in. And one of the place over there, right, over there, which is the Checkpoint hybrid mesh, is more about speaking about the Checkpoint WAF, web application firewall. I couldn't record that, but it showed me a very great, like demo over there. So the thing here is that a lot of websites now, as you know, have chatbots, integrated. So recently there was an incident whereby, I don't know if it was Chevy or whatnot, that the chatbots they did a prompt injection, that the guy was able to convince the chatbot to sign some type of legal agreement to be able to get a car for $1, and I think he won the case in court because the chatbot kind of agreed that this is legal binding agreement, so he got the vehicle for just $1, right? So yes, a lot of companies, like e-shopping websites, even some government institutions are integrating chatbots into their website here, and definitely prompt injection is going to be one of the attacks that are going to be used, in those chatbots, to be able to get, password and information that to be leaked out to them. And Checkpoints have this crazy, for the lack of a better word, have this amazing product. For their WAF, they've kind of integrated GenAI, right? They use machine learning, and they also use GenAI to protect against that, LLM or that chatbox that is integrated into the website. That setting that have put quite a lot of guardrails, in there, so that it protects against certain types of prompts, so that those chatbots don't end up by leaking out sensitive data. It's just amazing. So unfortunately that the whole demo was done, and I couldn't get out on camera, but it is integrated into the Checkpoint WAF, and they said they have a video on YouTube. If I find that video, I will just link it somewhere here, and you guys can see it for yourself. But Checkpoint is doing some really, really great defense against AI, and they are it's not one solution that fits all with Checkpoint. So what I found out is that it's different solutions for different things, because if you are using, if you're deploying your own AI, in terms of your own LLM training, your own thing, or in-house, they have a different solution, that will secure that for you. If you have your employees just want to use just chatbots, ChatGPT or Claude, or what I call Copilot, they have a different product also for you, to be able to secure that. If you're using a desktop, they have a different product that secures that. If you're using the website, they have plugins for that. So various different kind of solutions to actually defend against AI. So it's been a very great event. Seeing all the product that Checkpoint has here, and they're bringing a lot of them into different section of umbrella so that it's tailored, right? It's not like this huge solution that fixes all your problem. No, it's really tailored to what exactly your need is and what exactly maybe your customer need and you need to deploy for them. So I'll say yeah. So anyway, this is not this is Checkpoint Engage. It is not replacing CPS. So this is here in Paris that is happening. CPS is also going to happen maybe next year or whatsoever. I was asking when the CPS happening. They said that probably happening next year or whatsoever. But yeah, this is Checkpoint Engage and there's quite a lot going on. And yeah, yes, this is not a scripted vlog. This is just me with a camera, just talking to people and see what Checkpoint's got to offer. So thanks guys, and I appreciate you for joining me on this journey with Checkpoint Engage in Paris. Thanks. See you next time. Peace out. Bye. Let me see if I can just show you a little bit of a demo that he's doing right here.
Maybe they say they couldn't do that.
Okay guys, welcome to Paris. It will be a disservice of me to show you the Engage that was happening here at the Louvre here in Paris without showing you guys outside. So just a quick little tour outside. Enjoy.